Boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, motherfuckers, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. Audio's all fucked up, goddamn it. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. Fixed it, I fixed it. I did it, motherfuckers. I know, always a goddamn problem. Hey, welcome everybody to the greatest one-man show in the history of mankind. Fuck ups and all. This is the Dusty Smith Show. Thank you for joining me tonight, folks. Was a slow as shit news week. What can you do? So gonna be a fast show tonight. So might as well waste time with errors and shit. It's all good. Gonna be fun anyway. Thank you for joining me tonight. Suggestion: the audio stream current bitrate is 0. Lord, that fuck off. Whatever. Anyway, folks, how's everybody doing? Let's start off and talk to the Pores. What's up, Pores? Good to see you tonight. There it is. I fixed it. Better late than never. Shit, yes. Woo, hot here in Mississippi, folks. Like 100 goddamn degrees. Gonna sweat my ass off, but that's okay. That's okay. I suffer for my art because I love you. And I appreciate you joining. Big Dada, hell yeah, what's up? I'm looking especially white tonight. Look at this. How could I look more like God? Fuck, God is jealous of how much I look like him. Maybe he looks like me. I don't know. I expected nothing less. Always. I don't know if you guys heard, but it's a short show tonight because not goddamn shit happened this week. Boring week, but hey, we'll still have a fun show. As always, because that's what we do here at the Dusty Smith Show. I'm proud member of the Pores. Hell yeah. I love you, Pores. But you know who I really love? The heroes. The heroes! Those of you who are Dust Buddies and donate to the Super Chats, which is the lifeblood of the show. Super Chats, every question read. No questions dodged. Super Chat, and Gary Stillman says, cat food. Hell yeah. Thank you, Gary Stillman. Hero. John Porter, hope you are feeling great this week. Hey, I'm feeling all right. I did some drugs no, I didn't. I would never do that. But like somebody else who looks like me did some drugs this week. And I don't know the hard drugs or anything. I mean, that person doesn't do the hard drugs thing. Like whippets. Like they got a new kind of whippet. Here's what the crazy part is, folks. Jeff Bezos has sold me harder drugs than pretty much anybody in my entire life. And in fact, if I OD on the drugs Jeff Bezos sold me, my family's gonna be fucking trillionaires. It's insane that Jeff Bezos can like sell some of the hardest drugs in the world and not get in trouble at all. But you sell a fucking ounces of pot or some shit and they stick your ass in jail. Let me just show you. I'll just show you my shit. Boom. Amazon. Let's go to Amazon and look at all the drugs that Jeff Bezos sells. Let's go to my Dusty's wish list. That's not it. Where is it? No, that is not it. Is that it? That's my old wish list. Let me see. Let me try this again. Where the fuck is my... Here we go. Personal wish list. Public. There we go. This is not it either. Anyway, but this is hard drugs, folks. This is whippets. So it's the same thing you get when you go to the dentist office, nitrous oxide, and they sell them in a new form now, directly. Look at this shit. You could buy giant fucking containers, like whole big long things. You don't have to even mess with little fucking empty canisters anymore. You have these whole big things. The same shit you get at the dentist office. How the fuck does he get away with this? I hate to tell you guys about this because I do not want him to get banned for this because I like whippets. Whippets are fun. But anyway, folks, crazy. If I have any adverse side effects from this, I am going to sue the shit out of Jeff Bezos. What an insane person for selling these on his website. But cool. Hey, cool. Bruh, I know, right? For the drugs, hell yeah. Drugs are pretty cool. Only the good ones, though. Don't do heroin. Don't smoke crack. Don't do meth. Don't do cocaine very often, but some of them are fun, like whippets are okay, mushrooms are cool, DMT's fine, weed good. Hit the like button, fuckos, do it for Jason Moore. And happy to catch you live, Dusty, longtime fan, Hadouken! Good to see you. That's some old school shit there. All right, here, that's all. What else you guys saying over there? Whippets, whip it good, crack that whip. Use caution, though. Always use caution when you're doing drugs. You always want to have somebody with you. Like a designated babysitter, a drug babysitter, a shaman. A shaman is what they used to call those, but now they call them babysitters. Confirmed drug dealer Jeff Bezos. I know it's crazy. People are in jail for life for selling harmless plants. And Jeff Bezos out there, second richest man in the world, just selling all kinds of drugs. Nitrous probably kills way less brain cells than alcohol. True story. Better for your liver, too. Weed best, weed good. What about opium poppies and coca leaves? Stay away from opium. Do not do opium. Don't do heroin. Don't do fentanyl. Don't do fucking pain pills. Don't do any of that shit. It's bad for you. Stick with just like psychedelic shit. You'd be way better off. Don't do paint thinner. Don't huff paint. Don't do any of that shit. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and start the show. Let's start talking about drugs. Hit the like button, everybody. Please hit the like button. Do it. Gonna start the show with some unboxing. Fuck yeah. Let's go big. Big screen. Big screen, Dusty. Hell yeah. All right, folks. I got a small unboxing. Hey, cats, get up. Yeah, get up. Yeah, that means you. Somebody sent me another Bedshore Comfy Pet cat cube. Hell yeah. Boom. This is the shit right here. This is, there we go. Bedshore Comfy Pet. They're like these little cubes for the cats. I call them cubicles. But, they're fucking awesome. This makes the 5th one I have. I like to have one for each of my cats. But, haven't been able to buy all of them yet. So, very, very, very generous of... Let's see. Who sent this? Nope, that's not it. Third time's a charm. There we go. This one was sent to me from Shane Scott. Good day from Australia. Good day, mate. Future motherfucker. Hope the cats enjoy. Thanks for the show from Shane Scott. Hey, Shane, I really appreciate it. That is a very, very generous gift, and the cats are going to love that. Going to love the box even more. All right, cats, could you guys move? Misty, please move. Okay, you're not helping. All of you not helping, all right? And somebody sent me this cheat. Yeah, go fight it out. Go have a battle royal. Somebody sent me this t-shirt. Let's see who it was. This was Safer Shirts. I guess at Safer Shirts. Safe Shirts, that's what it is. Safe Shirts was sent to me by Jared Alloway. Boom, sent me this t-shirt that says marijuana is safer than alcohol. True story, folks. Marijuana definitely safer than alcohol. Couldn't agree more. Thank you for the shirt. Much appreciated. And also, somebody sent me some cat food. It was Raymond Fuller. Raymond Fuller, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Gifts for the Cats Was Right. Appreciate it. Man, they love the cat food you guys are sending them. Somebody sent me a big bag of cat treats. I have some of them in this thing right here. But I don't remember who sent me the big thing. It didn't say, I don't think, who sent it to me. So if you sent me a big bag of cat treats, thank you, and let me know who you are. I definitely would appreciate it. One more on the unboxing. All right, cats. You are all in the... Jenny Rude! Get off, cat. Get off, cat. Would you get off? They're like, get off. Fuck off. God damn. All right. Still haven't got off. Just sitting there looking at me like, fuck you. Would you get up, cat? Please, Mr. Pretty Boy. He's like, no. No, fuck you. Jenny Rude sent me a big box from Chewy.com. Here we go. Let's see what's in this big box. Haven't even opened it yet. Let me open it with one hand. My master doing that with one hand. Come on, open up, motherfucker. You can do it. You can do it, Dusty. Yeah, hell yeah. Woohoo. All right, let's see what's in here. Throw that over there. Ooh, it's a big thing of cat food. Hell yeah, some meow mix in here. What else we got in here from Jenny Rude? Ooh, potty mix for the cats. Hell yeah, they're gonna love that for the kitty party. And ooh, kitty drugs. Fuck yeah. Cat's gonna be high as shit. As always, folks, we have 10 cats around us right now. 10 cats to make the show interesting. Are you sure I want to remove anything? No, I do not. Actually, hit that button. Fuck off. Anything else in this? All right, cats, get out of the box so I can see. All right, I think that's all this in this. Oh, no, here we go. Squeeze up delectables. Hell yeah, 8 with chicken. That sounds good. They're going to love that shit. All right, amazing. Great box, Jenny Rude. Very generous of you. Appreciate you. Hero to the show, Jenny Rude. You rock. All right, cats. Cats. All right, cool. There's my unboxing. Folks, if you want to send me stuff to give to the cats, then you can do so. There is a link in the description of this video to my Amazon wish list, and there's also my P.O. box where you can send me anything you want to my P.O. box. Anything. Porn? No, not porn. Why would you send me porn? Dildos? I wouldn't use them, but I'll take them. Whatever, folks. It don't matter, and I'll unbox it. Or you can send me cat shit. It's all good. And, of course, there's my Amazon wish list. If you want to buy me some whippets, hey, buy me whippets. Whippets are good. Whip it good. All right, let's see what else is going on. Side channel unboxing with Dusty. That'd be fun. That would take a lot of gifts to come in. Woo, I'm sweating, motherfucker. It's hot as shit. Gonna be sweating throughout the whole show. All right, let's go ahead and get it started, folks. Like I said, it's gonna be a short show. Not a whole lot happened this week, but we're gonna start off with a little Chud Watch. We usually start with the religious bullshit, but like nothing happened this week religious-wise, not really. Even the Christians were boring this fucking week, so we talk about chuds and make fun of them on the Chud Watch. And first off, on the Chud Watch, Mike Schlop accidentally based. No, this is not Mike. This is the wrong thing. I guess that was in oh, here it is. I started with the wrong one. Here we go. Senator Josh Hawley accidentally based. So I actually agree with this. They're doing the right thing for the wrong reasons. So they want to punish Disney because Disney dares to admit gay people exist. And you can't admit gay people exist, Disney. The fuck are you thinking? So they're trying to get rid of Disney's copyrights, which is actually great. They should have their copyrights exterminated. Senator Josh Hawley has proposed a bill that could see Disney lose the copyright for the original Mickey Mouse, as it would reduce copyright protections from 95 years to 56 years. It should be like 20 tops. I think copyrights are necessary in the very short term, just a bit of recoup your money back. But in the long term, they should be very, very short. Most things should be public domain. You guys watching the show know that everything I've ever done is public domain. Every song you hear that I did, it's all public domain. Every show I've ever made, every video I've ever made, it's all public domain. So you can just go use it for free. You can go like cut out videos for all my shows and upload on YouTube, your own clip channel, and keep all the money for free. Because to me, information wants to be free, and I think long-term copyrights are just antithetical to freedom. So I'm actually all for this, but they're doing it to punish corporations for not doing what they want them to do, which is bad. But hey, like if you're doing the right thing for a bad reason, I'd rather you do it for a bad reason than at all, right? So cool. Finally I'm on board with this conservative douchebag. Let's go ahead and move the chat over here. I don't think corporations should have patents, maybe in the very short term, maybe like 20 years at the fucking most, but anything more than that, hell to the no, screw that. Next up, this should be in the Beyond Parody section. We're going to put it in the Chud Watch section. This is the chairman of CPAC, which is the big conservative convention they have, seeming like every 2 weeks, lying his ass off. Matt Schlapp says, our dishwasher broke yesterday. I was informed that a replacement will take over a year. I barely remember the Carter years. No one will ever forget the Biden years. A year to wait on a common appliance. Socialists have made building things in America a green nightmare. First off, Joe Biden is about as far as a fucking socialist as you can possibly get. Joe Biden is like a conservative. It's just the right has moved so far to the right that he seems more left-leaning than you guys, because he is. But still, on a worldwide scale, Joe Biden is still on the conservative side. Nowhere fucking near a socialist. And then secondly, the fuck does socialism have to do with moving manufacturing over to China in order to save a fucking buck or two? Literally zero to do with socialism. And then thirdly, this is a fucking lie, dude. As everybody in the chat pointed out, there are thousands upon thousands of dishwashers. Next day delivery to your address. I guess he's got one from 10 years ago and he wants to replace it because he doesn't like new shit. But you know what? They make new products all the time. Yeah, maybe they're not selling a dishwasher from a decade ago. Maybe upgrade your dishwasher, motherfucker. But lies, damnable lies. That's all fucking conservatives have. That's what they're all about, folks. Supply chain issues. It's not even a supply chain issue, though, because there are dishwashers fucking everywhere. He's just making shit up. And then Jordan Peterson got roundly mocked this week, as he usually does. And for good reason. So this is the same shit he's been saying for years. If you've ever read or listened to his Maps of Meaning series, which is really... That's not really how he got famous, but before he got famous for lying about Bill C-16, he had a series of lectures and videos called Maps of Meaning, and he wrote a book about it. And it's all basically just trying to convince you that the Bible is true. Even though It's hard to believe if he actually believes in the supernatural elements of the Bible, he still wants to claim it's true because he's pandering to his religious audience. So it's all nonsense. Let's let Jordan Peterson explain the bullshit for himself.
The Bible is true in a very strange way. It's true in that it provides the basis for truth itself. And so it's like a meta-truth. Without it, there couldn't even be the possibility of truth. And so maybe that's the most true thing. The most true thing isn't some truth per se. It's
not truth.
That which provides the precondition for all judgments of truth. I can't see any holes in that argument.
No holes in that argument, folks. The Bible is the precondition for truth. So it's more true than things that are actually true somehow. Just don't think about it. No, dude. What gives us the preconditions for truth is logic. The examination of evidence and deciding solely upon that evidence what is more likely to be true than not. Simple logic, motherfucker. The Bible is the opposite of that. It's a series of ancient myth, fairy tales told by primitive idiots, okay? A virgin didn't get fucking pregnant. A donkey didn't talk. Super long hair didn't give a dude magical fucking powers. What the goddamn shit are you talking about? But he's not talking about anything. It's a deepity, like everything he says. Meaningless jibba jabba.
I can't see any holes in it from a scientific perspective either, because I think we do know well enough now as scientists that the problem of deriving ethical direction from the collection of facts is an intractable problem. There's too many facts. There's an infinite number of facts. They do not provide an unerring guide for action. They can't. There's too many of them. They have to be prioritized. And as soon as they are prioritized, well, then you're in the ethical domain.
Okay, none of that has anything to fucking do with the Bible at all whatsoever. Literally just fictional stories. And he wants to make the case that the Bible is true because somehow we get our morals from the Bible, but we don't actually. Because if you got your morals from the Bible, you believe that slavery was okay, you would believe that women are property and shouldn't hold any positions of power. It's all complete fucking nonsense. And the kids these days don't even read the Bible anymore. They don't know anything about it. They get more of their moral framework from superhero movies. They learn how to be good, strong people who fight evil, who stand up for themselves, who take pride in themselves, who work to make themselves better, who are brave. From the Marvel movies, right? Way more so than the Bible. So according to Jordan Peterson's logic, the Marvel movies are more true than true. Just don't think about it, folks. Just like all of his followers don't. And shamelessness, speaking of superpowers, shamelessness is their superpower, folks. It's just hard to believe they can say this shit with a straight face. Remember, during the beginning, pretty much all through the Trump pandemic, you couldn't buy toilet paper very much. Toilet paper shelves were completely wiped out. Paper towels were wiped out. I couldn't buy dog food for a while. Dog and cat food, completely gone. Remember people hoarding like a motherfucker during the Trump administration? Or according to Trump followers, never happened apparently.
Retailers to impose purchasing limits to prevent the possibility of hoarding because we know that that is an issue.
Why didn't we have hoarding during the Trump administration?
Absolutely. This is remarkable.
Retailers to
absolutely no hoarding at all. It's just we live on a different planet. How can you interact with these people who don't even share the same reality you do? Just so goddamn ridiculous. And then, speaking of which, folks, you remember how everybody now is trying to make us forget that the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. was not a reverend? Me either, because they continuously said, but according to the alternative reality that Tucker Carlson lives in, we're trying to memory hole that and just forget all about the fact he was a reverend.
So in order to allow it, you have to erase Christianity. And they've been working on it for a long time. Ever notice how they call Martin Luther King doctor but not reverend? King was not a physician, he was a Christian preacher. They'd like you to forget.
I heard him call him both, but I've heard him referred to as a reverend a shit ton of times. No idea what you're talking about. Way to make your alternative reality there, Tucker Carlson. And Baked Alaska, folks. You guys know who this is? January 6th insurrectionist Baked Alaska apparently had a plea deal all set up. He didn't want to do any serious jail time, so he was going to just plead a misdemeanor or some shit. But then he got up in front of the judge, and he was about to plea, and he was like, psh, I guess I'll plead guilty, but I'm innocent. And the judge was like, yeah, well, you can't plead guilty if you're claiming you're innocent, dude. That's not how any of this works. And so trial date said, way to fuck your shit up. And since you're such a goddamn moron, you recorded the entire thing yourself. You're guilty as shit. So enjoy prison or whatever the fuck. Way to ruin it for yourself. Goddamn, they're so stupid, folks. And I'd love to see it hoisted by their own petard. And then, folks, it's so maddening almost, the alternative reality they try to spread. So if anybody on the earth was trying to get rid of women's rights, it would be the right? How many times can I say the word right? They're the ones who are getting rid of abortion, destroying Roe versus Wade. If anyone was going to take away women's right to vote, it would be conservatives. Obviously, or as Lauren Boebert wants you to believe, Joe Biden is coming for the woman's right to vote. Because of course he is.
Unfortunately, the Biden regime is no longer interested in protecting our constitutional rights. Since he took office, Joe Biden has continued to attack our First or Second or Fourth and so many other constitutional amendments, and on multiple occasions even said that no amendment to the Constitution is absolute. So I'm just waiting for the day that he gets rid of a woman's right to vote.
Totally going to happen, folks. Definitely. It will be the Democrats getting rid of women's rights. Isn't that right? Isn't that what we're all observing with our own eyes? It's not? Shocker. And then Ben Shapiro wants you guys to know that people that have abortions are literally making sacrifices to the god Moloch. Sure, you know, the bull-headed god from Canaanite. It's a Canaanite god. Is that what's happening, folks?
Or the crime rate. Talk about not treating people as individuals. It wasn't even pre-crime. It was some of these kids may end up being criminals. So if we kill 1 million of them a year, then the crime rates will go down, which is just, first of all, the data do not bear this out. But even supposing they did, what now? But this is the moral equivalent. Like, I've been told by the socialists among us that capitalism is just a maw that eats human flesh, that it takes human lives and turns them into instruments of economic growth. Here you are literally having people sacrificing children to Moloch in order so that you can grow the economy. So that women can go back to school and get their degree in lesbian dance theory. Like, what in the actual...
Yeah, what in the actual fuck are you talking about? But isn't that what's happening, folks? Women who don't want babies, they're like, hey, I'm doing this for the Canaanite god Moloch. Oh, wise god Moloch, please accept this baby sacrifice on the altar of capitalism. It's totally happening, folks. That's the real world. Ben Shapiro's living in. Little Ben Shapiro. And that is my Chud Watch. Always so fucking stupid. Let's check the super chats. Hit the like button, everybody. Please hit the like button. You opened a Safe shirt live on the air. Thank you. Hashtag Safe Shirts. I did it. You sent me one and I did it. That's how this shit works. Here, queer, chipping for beer. Hey, you're here. You're queer. I'm getting used to it. Thanks. Get the pitchforks. Sit on a rose. Would you ever hire people, volunteers, to grow this show? If I had the money. I don't make very much money off this show. So, unfortunately, I'm going to show a clip from a show that's been bankrolled by a multi-millionaire called The Left Can't Meme. I don't know if you guys have seen this clip, but this is the type of stuff that gets backers and has money and shit. And it's as awful as you could possibly imagine. This show, which is done by one person, me, I do the entire fucking thing, everything here, is way better than that. But, like, I don't have the backing that conservatives do, unfortunately. I wish I did. But then you can stop your belly aching about how unpopular you are and poor, and then mock us poor. Do better, Dusty. I'm a big fan. I want your success. Okay, but like, I don't have the money to do that. I can't hire nobody. I was hoping that somebody would like do a clip show. Take all my videos, like all my past episodes, and clip them out and put them up. And then if the channel took off, I could just like buy the channel from you, then hire you as like an editor and stuff. If somebody proved themselves, but that hasn't happened yet. I can't do that. So I'm doing the best I can for just one dude, you know, sitting in his house. So what can you do? Smoke weird every day, says Kayla Hardy. Done. Way ahead of you. For the drugs, appreciate it. All right, cool. Hit the like button, everybody. And More super chats as the show goes on. And now, gonna do a little section I like to call Trash World! Trash World! Dumpster fire, hellish trash world! Trash world! And first off, almost did it. And first off, on tonight's Trash World. You guys remember the old... This is not even... Is that Springer? I thought this was... What
do you think about blacks?
Yeah, that is Jerry Springer. What the fuck, cats? So you guys ever try finding season 1 of Jerry Springer? Well, there's a reason it's so hard to find, apparently. And holy shit! Here's some classic dumpster fire from the Jerry Springer Show.
What do you think about blacks?
There's nothing wrong with them, but you should race mix.
But you wouldn't kill them.
No.
Kill Jews?
You just send them back to Africa.
Yeah.
That's where he came from.
Most black folks did not come from Africa. Most black folks have lived here their entire lives. Probably more American than you are.
Excuse me, but you all brung us here.
No,
you all brung us here.
The Jews brought you here. The Jews brought you here.
The Jews.
White Christians had nothing to do with it.
Really?
How this look? Well, if your 4 white fathers thought we was all monkeys and some dogs and stuff, why don't your 4 white fathers rape us for my 4 ancestors or the rest of these 4 ancestors in here? Why did they rape us? And you so much monkeys and stuff. Why did they rape us? Or why did they beat us and stuff? Why did they touch us? Because I heard nobody don't touch no monkey.
You're gonna have to repeat that. I can't understand what you're saying.
What do you think about blacks?
Starting to think these kids might be a little racist. Don't know, folks. In this trash world, it's always been like this in this country. And speaking of a trash world, you guys hear about the Kyle Rittenhouse game? Talking about a ridiculous money grab. They know no shame. So someone, I guess, they paid Kyle Rittenhouse to, I guess, be a character in their stupid-ass Steam game. They threw this together. Apparently it's just like one level where over and over again you kill Antifa zombies. Because they didn't have the guts to just have like regular people that aren't zombies. So they had to make them zombies. But we know exactly what they're doing here. They have the Antifa flag and screw your rights. Black Lives Matter. Why not have the guts and just make them not zombies? Why try to hide behind the fact that, oh, we're not talking about murdering real Antifa. There's zombie Antifa. We know what you're doing, but shameless. They'll probably make a nice mint, though, because apparently all the conservatives, even though the game is complete trash, like I said, it's just one level, a money grab, they threw it together. Conservatives are going and they're upvoting it. So it has awesome ratings on Steam, talking about how amazing it is, because you get to be Kyle Rittenhouse and murder Antifa. Amazing. Just holy shit. Cringe. Trash world. That's what the fuck this is. And Elon Musk, folks, has put a halt on his Twitter takeover. Twitter deal temporarily on hold, pending details supporting calculations that spam fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users still committed to accusations. So people have been pondering the last week whether Elon Musk was going to find a reason to back out of the Twitter deal after he's already raised such a commotion about it. Already got all the conservatives' hopes up. Dudes, don't fight. Don't you do that. Don't fight. Because apparently the Tesla stock has cratered 30% in the last 6 months. They've already lost more money in the Tesla crash than they have than Twitter would have cost to begin with. And it's easy to understand why he might be having cold feet here. For one, he is just making a mess load of problems for himself. They're going to have a terms of service. They're not going to allow people to say the N-word and bully people. To a certain extent, they will. But not to the degree that conservatives are going to want to do. Conservatives are going to push the envelope. They're going to try to get banned on purpose. And then when they do, they're going to blame Elon Musk. So all he's doing is opening a can of worms for himself, creating incredible amounts of problems. And secondly, all he's done is show his ass by picking on the left, by alienating the left, by showing everybody that he's a right-wing chud. And like I put it on the previous shows, left-leaning people are much, much, much more likely to buy Teslas than right-leaning people. Right-leaning people generally don't even believe in climate change, and they don't believe that electric cars are manly. Those are for pussy soy boys. So he has alienated a huge part of his customer base. And I've seen so many threads from people talking about how they were going to buy a Tesla, but now that he's shown his ass, shown exactly the chud that he is, they're no longer going to buy a Tesla. And so him owning Twitter is only going to exacerbate his problems and probably lose him way, way, way more money than he would have ever gained from it. So it's unsurprising that he's having cold feet here. And as the AP, CNN, a lot of different websites have pointed out, there's like $1 billion fee that he has to pay if he wants to get out of it. But just because he pays that $1 billion fee doesn't mean he can necessarily get out of it. They might sue him in order to make the deal go through. Some people think he's just doing this as a leverage tool in order to get Twitter to drop their asking price so he can pay less for it. I actually think, my opinion is, that he's getting cold feet for the reasons I said. He started to realize it's just going to open so many problems for him. It's actually going to lose him sales from Tesla. But I could be wrong. Maybe he's doing some kind of genius move where he's just trying to buy Twitter for a lesser price. I have no idea, folks. Who knows? Tomorrow, the Tesla stock might skyrocket back up. It went up like 5% today, but it's still down, like I said, 30% over the last 6 months. So I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen. But if he ends up backing out of this deal, it's going to be even funnier. Because so many conservatives have been gleefully, giddily mocking the left about how glorious it's going to be once Elon Musk takes back over. Apparently, Twitter's going to become a paradise once Musk owns it. So if it doesn't end up happening, it's going to be hilarious to watch them whine. And if it does happen, it's going to be even more hilarious. Either way, we win. Because if he does end up buying Twitter, like I said, it's just going to be so many problems for him. All the righties testing the boundaries, trying to get banned. And he's going to get shit on left and right because if there's one thing we know about Elon Musk, it's that he's not actually a free speech absolutist. It's free speech for me and not for thee, which is the way it always is with these billionaires. And then Joe Rogan out there, for anybody who needs more proof that Joe Rogan is just a right-wing chud. Maybe he wasn't always, folks. Maybe Joe Rogan used to be left-leaning. Maybe used to be a Democrat. Who knows? But one thing is for sure now. He has used the largest podcast platform in the world to spread right-wing narratives all week. And let's show you a few of them. Here he is spreading the debunked idea that it was Antifa that caused the January 6th riots. And also, it was the FBI. No agency for the right-wing shitheads who actually did it, who tried to overthrow our government and install Donald Trump as a dictator. Here he is, 100% spreading their right-wing lies about the January 6th protest.
Yeah. But to say that is like World War II, that's like Pearl Harbor, or that's...
Okay, first off, I don't know anybody who said January 6th is like Pearl Harbor or 9/11. I had never heard this. It's possible somebody said that somewhere. It's possible Joe Rogan, who pretty much follows only right-wing chud accounts on Twitter, saw a post from someone else retweeting someone who said this. But this is not in any way a common talking point for the left. It's just bullshit nonsense, a straw man you're putting out there to beat up, to make the left seem like they're irrational. But I never heard this, but go ahead. Beat up your straw man, Joe.
It's like D-Day, or that's like, you know, September 11th. This is crazy talk. That's just a bunch of morons.
Right. Yes. If anybody said that, that would be a bunch of morons. But I have not heard that, and that's definitely not a left-wing talking point.
It's a disaster. It looks horrible. Definitely need to clean that up. Definitely should have had more security. There's a lot of shit about that day that's fucked. Like the
So now he's going to blame the fact that there wasn't a lot of security, which is another right-wing talking point, to blame the left instead of Trump supporters, who are the ones who are 100% to blame for all this, and Donald Trump, who egged them on, who set this up. But they got to provide cover for the right. They got to provide cover for Donald Trump. So here he is going to try to, blame the Democrats and not have enough security.
There's a lot of shit about that day that's fucked. Like the cops opening up the gates, letting people through. Like, what is all that about?
Antifa being there.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about the fucking...
Yes. No. There was no evidence that Antifa was there. 100% made up bullshit to try to give conservatives a pass on what they fucking did.
Known FBI agents who were inciting violence. They were telling you got to get in there. We got to take what's ours.
Yeah.
They had people that were there.
Yeah.
They know for a fact. We know that.
Absolutely.
We don't. We absolutely don't know for a fact that FBI agents were telling people to go break the law and do shit. This is a 100% right-wing talking point in order to pass the buck onto someone other than the people that caused it.
Fucking FBI. Imagine the FBI themselves trying to get people to do shit that's illegal so they can arrest them.
Well, they do best.
They're so good at that.
They're so great
They're
at that.
so good at that. They're wizards at that shit.
January 6th, I thought was beautiful, man.
Why'd you think it was beautiful?
Like, the white man going to get him some freedom, as Uncle Hotep would say.
What the fuck? What freedom? They were trying to overturn our democracy and install a dictator. That is the exact fucking opposite of freedom. Trying to force a dictator on us against the will of the people. Destroying democracy. Like, good fucking goddamn, Joe.
No, like I'm on my channel. I always talk about, like, I'm looking for the day for the white man to get on his horse, grab his musket, and just bring us back. Give us some freedom.
He doesn't even know. He's thinking 1776, but this guy's such a fucking moron. He can't even think of the correct date. Good God, a bottom of the barrel guest is all fucking Joe has on there.
Right? Like, where's that white man? Like, it seems like we've been neutered, right? And it's just like, I know as a black man that if the white man ain't free, I'm definitely not free.
Just nonsense. Complete fucking nonsense. Tell me Joe Rogan is not just an everyday typical chud now. Here he is talking about how teachers are trying to indoctrinate your children with the gay agenda. Listen to this bullshit.
Imagine if you have a gay child and you have a fucking teacher that's trying to indoctrinate your child into the world of heterosexuality and convince your child that they're going to burn in hell if that child is gay. Imagine how furious you would be. Right. Well, it works the other way too.
Right. It works the other way. Where are these gay teachers trying to convince your straight kid that they're gay and they're going to be tortured forever if they don't come out of the closet? Like, what are you even talking about? It's just fucking complete nonsense.
Right. Right? It does. It works the other way. You should be really good to be able to talk, really good at what you do. If you want to talk to a fucking 7-year-old about gender identity and sex, and I've seen some of these people with lip rings and blue hair. They clearly are ideologically bound.
Unlike
I'm
you,
not
Joe.
saying there's anything wrong with the way they live
Yes,
their
you
life.
are. Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
saying there's anything wrong with
Yes, you
them pursuing whatever sexual identity they have and living their life. But I'm saying you should not be the person that talks to children about this, especially if you're a fucking history teacher.
What is wrong with acknowledging that straight people exist? Nothing. So what is wrong about acknowledging that gay people exist? Nothing. Nothing. Is acknowledging straight people exist sexualizing your children? Is it teaching them about gender identity to acknowledge I'm married to a woman? No, it's not. So the other way is not fucking indoctrination. It's not grooming. It's not fucking any of this. It's just right-wing narrative after right-wing narrative from this human fucking thumb. Here he is again. He's going to defend the use of the word groomer. You know how they're calling Disney groomers, accusing them of trying to sexualize children in order to molest them simply because they want to have gay characters in their show or admit that homosexuals exist. A teacher admits that gay people exist, or they admit, hey, I'm married to a man, or hey, if they have a gay student, hey, you're gay, I acknowledge that gayness exists. Is that grooming? Of course not. But according to Joe Rogan, it is.
How do you feel about education? I think it's critical. It's very important. Yeah. How do you feel about indoctrination by people that are educators? I don't like that at all. They're just two very different things. Right. And if you want to tell me that they're the same thing, I say fuck you. Right. Because they're not. Because there's a lot of fucking crazy people that wind up being teachers. Someone said to me that, who? Or read this. not all that term groomer. A lot of people don't like that term online. They're very upset, but they're real. There are groomers.
Yes, there are groomers, but the way they're using the word is not describing groomers. In fact, what they're doing it is they're using the word in such a way where it becomes meaningless, to where people who are actually grooming children are much less likely to get caught, because you're making the term completely fucking useless. Teachers explaining homosexuality exists or transgender people exist are not grooming your fucking children, Joe Rogan. Good God.
You don't like it? Do you not like it because you don't want children to be groomed? Or do you not like it because it's a pejorative that's used against the left?
I don't like it because they're using the term incorrectly. The same reason I don't like it, like when Jesse Smollett pretended like he got attacked in a racial crime. You know why I didn't like that? Because it trivializes real racial crimes. When it actually happens, it makes it much less likely for real victims to be believed. That's exactly why we have a problem with it, goddamn Joe Rogan. Not just because they're using it falsely against the left, because they're using it falsely regardless. You fucking moron.
Which is, I think, more likely. Yeah. Well, here's what's more important. Not have people groom your fucking kids. That's what's more important than you getting uncomfortable with this word because it's used by people on the right. Like, I saw someone, as an argument, someone who I think is an intelligent person, say that there should be a block against using the word groomer.
All right, I don't agree with that, but why does Joe never talk about the real groomers? Like, the religious groomers. You're much, much, much more likely to be groomed by a preacher, a priest, someone in the clergy, than a school teacher ever thought about. Why does he never mention that? Because it doesn't pander as easily to the right-wing audience he's built up for himself. It's just total fucking nonsense from this guy. He's gone full in on the Chud narratives. And one more, folks, here he is, mocking people who are upset about the Supreme Court overturning Roe versus Wade. Get back to work, you whiny motherfuckers. That's this goddamn idiot's take on it. Let's listen.
Level of anxiety today. You know, you have a high level of anxiety today. You know, it's this Roe versus Wade thing. I saw it in the news and I need a mental health day. Right. Fuck you. Show up at work. Show up at work and work harder. Get the fuck out of here.
You need to be a bit more animated, Joe.
Damn it. What the fuck? This guy sits on his ass like I do and talks for a living, got paid $200 million. Imagine this motherfucker telling people to get back to work. And why? Because they're upset that their rights have been taken away? That they're being forced to carry babies they don't want? When you don't have the right to do with your own body what you want to, there's a word for that. It's called slavery. Women have every right to be upset that they're being turned into human incubators against their will, that they're being forced to have rape babies and incest babies. But get back to work, whiners, says this 200 fucking millionaire who talks for a living. Just goddamn it, like, the funny thing is, I used to like Joe Rogan a long time ago. I've told the story before how Joe Rogan is the one that convinced me to smoke weed for the first time. And smoking weed for the first time led me to become an atheist because I realized, so holy shit, I was lied to my whole life about weed. What else are they lying to me about? And it helped me break my indoctrination. So, like, I really used to like him, but man, it's obvious what has happened. It's obvious that the criticism he's taken from the left is too much on his ego. So he's going all in on the right-wing grift now. Hard fucking core. And it's sad to watch, but it's not surprising that he has the #1 podcast in the goddamn world. This is what our country is. This fucking trash planet. Speaking of trash planet, Matt Damon, taking a bunch of shit this week because crypto has cratered more than 50% in the last 6 months. Remember 6 months ago where Matt Damon was telling you, fortune favors the brave. Are you brave? You better start investing in crypto. What are you, some kind of fucking pussy? Don't you want to be brave like the amazing explorers that went out and did great things? You better invest in crypto. And if you did it, if you listened to Matt Damon, you lost half your fucking money. So he's been getting roasted. And I'm glad to see it this week on the internet. Chomnomsky. Who's going to play Matt Damon in the movie about the Bitcoin collapse? He'll probably pay himself, won't he? If you bought $1,000 of Bitcoin ETF when Matt Damon's Fortune Favors the Brave crypto ad premiered on the 28th of last year, you would now have $554. Yep, you lost half your money, folks. But at least you're brave. At least you're not some fucking pussy. And I could go on and on about all the shit he's taken. Rightfully so, folks. But let's go ahead and shit on the NFTs. A $350,000 Bored Apes NFT was just sold for $115. Love it. I love watching all these fucking idiots lose their money. I don't understand why they're losing so much money, though, folks. Don't they know that if you have 3 slurp juices, you can use a new slurp juice on every monkey, right? So if you only have 1 monkey, you can use each slurp juice individually on your monkey and create 3 whole new monkeys. I don't understand why you guys are losing your money. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dusty, what the fuck is a slurp juice? Oh my God, you guys are so cool. Get with the times, boomers. Don't know nothing about no slurp juices. You better fucking find out. And then, folks, this dude, whose name is Logan Shippey. First, he deleted it, so I don't have it. But he was talking about how his wife is not good investing. She's a good baby maker, but she's not good at investing. So he's bragging about his investment in Luna. So Luna is this cryptocurrency that basically has gone to zero. Every dollar invested in Luna now has been eliminated. If you invested $1,000 in Luna, you're broke. If you invested $1 million in Luna, you're broke. It went to zero. So here the guy is bragging about his amazing Luna investment. My wife, why don't you sell some of your Luna so you can realize a win? Me, you know how many wives tell their husband to sell Amazon at $100? My wife, that's not the same thing. Me, you're right. It's bigger. Totally. Luna's bigger than Amazon stock at 100. Yikes. This dude, my wife, when are you selling some of your crypto? Me, never. My wife, what do you mean? Me, why would I sell when I can borrow against an asset that appreciates exponentially? My wife, so when are you selling it? Me, oh, face palm. And then this guy, she has no idea how much I just spent on Luna and Rune. If she did, she'd leave me. Cheers. And the next thing you know, feeling sick to my stomach, like literally want to puke. Never did I ever think this would happen. Fuck. Hashtag Luna. Yep, lost every fucking dime he had. What an idiot. So I went to his Twitter feed. And guess what, folks? After Luna went to zero, you know what he did? He bought more Luna. It's just beyond parody with these motherfuckers. How can you parody them in this stupid goddamn trash world? It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, that's going to be an uncomfortable talk there with your wife. Wish I was a fly on the wall for that one. But McDonald's got your back. Hey, crypto bros, we are hiring. And I'm just saying, McDonald's, they're paying pretty good wages now. Might want to look into it. Would be a better investment than goddamn crypto at the moment. And your own Ben Shapiro said, why is everybody worrying about rising sea levels? No one needs to worry about that. Hey, if you have a beachfront property, you can just sell your house. Yeah, just sell it. Might want to tell these people. Did you guys see this one? A $381,000 house. Gone. I hope it was insured. There is the future of a ton of real estate. Not just this country, but in this world. Here goes your expensive ass house. Hey, it's a houseboat now. But don't worry, Ben Shapiro assures you can just sell it, folks. Aquaman, he's in the market. He's gonna be buying up all you guys' beachfront property. Where you at, Aquaman? Time to invest. And one more, folks, on the trash world. Oh my God, I don't even want to cover this one. I think I'm gonna skip it. Did you guys hear about I'm not even gonna cover it. It's too depressing. I'm not gonna cover that one. Anyway, all right, let's move on, folks. I got one Karen though. I don't have a Karen section tonight because we didn't have a lot of Karens, but I'll put it in the trash world. Did you guys see this one? So this is a famous Karen. She's been in a lot of videos, and I'm sure that you guys are going to immediately tell me this is old, which is going to drive me fucking crazy. Do not make me jump through the goddamn internet. I will appear behind you. You don't even know, motherfucker. So anyway, here she is being racist and griping at an Asian woman who dared to stretch on some steps.
Hey, listen to me. We don't play games here anymore, okay? The next time you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family. They're gonna fuck you up.
Look behind you, motherfuckers.
They're gonna fuck you
Why?
up.
What did I do?
Because you are an asshole. Look at the whole stairs to
But
yourself.
you had these
Why
stairs
don't
and
you go
that
somewhere
stairs.
else where you can go to a gym? This is not just for you.
Oh, you
Get
need
the
to...
fuck out of this world. Get the fuck out of this state. Go back to whatever fucking Asian country you belong in.
Okay,
You little
racist.
fucking bitch. This is not your place. This is not your home. We do not want you here. You put that on Facebook. I hope you do. Because every fucking person will beat the crap out of you from here on out. Don't you ever say, oh, Jesus, to me when I want to use the stairs, you little bitch.
There's other stairs.
You are a sick, fucking, ignorant teenager.
Oh, thank
wait,
you.
you're fucking what, middle-aged woman? Who wears black in California sun? Who the fuck wears black?
Oh, you motherfuckers telling me it's old. Better look behind you. I'm about to get you. Playing with fur. You know what happens when you play with fur? Get burned. And all right, folks. That's my trash world section. It is trashy. Let's check the super chats. Hit the like button, everybody. Please hit the like button. If you had the kind of financial backing Rogan had, America would be so much smarter. I got a light. I can't read it. I know, man. I wish I had that backing. I'd be doing all kinds of shit. But hey, I'm actually kind of glad that I'm not that popular because it has a lot of pros, but it has a lot of cons, to be honest with you. Thank you, Selena. Good to see you tonight. $2.99 Canadian. Here's some Canadian Tire money. Hell yeah, I'll take your funny money. Thank you, Turn Troll. I always look forward to watching your shows. You're amazing. Hey, I appreciate it. Manuel Sains, thanks for joining me. Matt Hill, $20. Very generous, Matt. Thanks for being a voice of reason as the world burns. Love you, Dusty. Hey, somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me. Holy shit, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. What up, Dusty? I think I owe you for April patron. So here it is. Keep fighting the good fight, homeboy. And everyone, join Dusty's patrons. Kicking a bucket to you cheap bastards. Hell yeah, folks. Do it. Here's my patron, patreon.com/podcast. There's a link in the description of this video. $1 a month, whatever you can afford. Please help me out. I would very much appreciate it. I work hard. All right, more super chats, please, if you're able. I'll read Mark Davis when I come back. Let's go ahead on to the next section. A little something I like to call Beyond's Parody. And first off, on tonight's Beyond Parody. What is it? What is it? Oh, oh my God. So this is what I was talking about earlier, folks. So this guy, he used to be a writer for BuzzFeed, I guess. He's a right-wing chud. And he got fired from BuzzFeed because he plagiarized a bunch of his articles and got caught. And so I guess he's gone really hard into the right-wing grift now. And this show that I'm about to show you is literally backed by a millionaire. This is the type of stuff millionaires are investing in to put out right-wing talking points. And no matter how bad you think this is even worse. So he's made this program called The Left Can't Meme, which supposedly is making fun of how bad the left is at creating memes and how bad left-wing memes are. But instead of having any memes whatsoever on the show that were created by the left, every meme he shows here was created by the right in order to make fun of the left. So from Jump Street, none of this makes sense whatsoever. But what makes it so cringe is not only is it the same meme over and over again created by the right, which proves the opposite of what he's trying to prove, which is the right can't meme, but it's just this guy fake laughing about every meme he shows you. Cringe warning! Don't break a rib cringing at how horrible this is. Let's have a look.
My name is Benny Johnson, and welcome to the world exclusive premiere of The Left Can't Meme. Ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive series.
Always, these are the same people that call everybody else NPCs. And 98% of their memes are exactly the same. It's always this woman or a big red. That's all they have. They are so unoriginal. It's wild.
On Parler. Parler, where free speech lives and is championed in the form of hilarious memes and content that we are going to be highlighting on our show. Now, many of the memes we will show you on today's episode would get you banned on social media. Why do a show on memes? Because the memes hurt their feelings. Our first edition.
I'm so hurt. My feelings are so hurt by these memes. You're so mean, Benny Johnson.
Meme review, the left can't meme. The memes of the week, very important. Musk memes, so hot right now. And the people at Twitter are like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Here's the libs being fired off like rockets. Very funny, very good. Elon Musk planting screaming libs in the fields.
All the same
libs
meme.
Just want to date Elon Musk. Here's Elon just whipping people out of the temple that is Twitter. That's really good. Twitter's top lawyer reassures staff.
Same one.
Cries during meeting about Musk takeover. Elon Musk, the Netflix special. Elon. That's good. Very, very good. Always gonna be woke. El Donald. Make Twitter great again. Elon Musk as Donald Trump. Very good Photoshop. I'm moving to Canada. I'm removing my music from Spotify. I'm deleting my Twitter account. Yes, it's always the same thing.
Yes, it's always the same thing. These are literally memes created by the right wing, dude. You are proven the right can't meme, the opposite of what you're claiming.
Triggered Rhapsody, very good. Queen reference, the triggered people screaming.
Very good. So hilarious. Big laugh.
Yes. The re-rocket.
Same meme.
Yes, of course. Classic. The re. Where would the meme world be without the screaming lib at Donald Trump's inauguration?
Nowhere, because it's all you got.
Where would we be, ladies and gentlemen? Without the screaming lib. We got to have the screaming lib. What would become of us? We need this meme, and it will live forever, by the way. These memes will never die, and the screaming lib meme will never die. One of the most important memes in the world.
So important.
No!
Same meme.
Re! And then the re as the chorus.
Same
And then Elon Musk swinging in the swing with them.
Same meme.
Oh, man. The left can't meme. Tune in every week.
The left can't meme. You didn't show any left-wing memes. Like, what the fuck? But, folks, this is what's getting supported out there. This is what the rich are putting their money into. Holy shit. Cringe! And next up, Home Beyond parody. Oh yeah, folks. What you guys hear about this one? Holy shit, they're so weird. You cannot parody them. So you guys know who the Gripers are, right? It's a booger-eating Nick Fuentes, basically his cult-like group of white supremacists, almost entirely young men. And they bill themselves as incels, involuntary celibates, dudes who don't want to be with women. They don't want to have sex for... Actually, he's a volcel, not an incel, but he calls himself an incel. A volcel is somebody who's voluntary celibate. Incel is usually somebody who wants to have sex but can't. But since they're so stupid, they don't even really understand the words they're using. His whole thing is he's not having sex, he's not dating women, he's keeping himself celibate because he's some kind of important historical figure. And so apparently he's trying to create like this cult in his parents' basement. So he set up like this frats in his parents' mansion because he's a rich kid. And he has his cult members move into his basement. And I guess they kind of hang out and worship him and kiss his ass and shit. Well, unfortunately, his best friend, who was living in his basement with him, got a girlfriend. And holy shit, oh no, you didn't get a girlfriend. And so he freaked out and accused the guy of having sex. A fate worse than death. Oh no, you don't get no pussy. So apparently, according to this guy, he got a black light and went on the couch to try to find semen stains to prove this guy had sex without permission. And then eventually kicked the guy out of his house, of his little cult he had set up. And so now the guy is going public talking about his experience and how weird Nick Fuentes was and is, if you need any more proof. The racist youth movement is melting down over virginity. And apparently a lot of the groypers are now turning against Nick. Not all of them, but some of them. They're burning their America First hats and whatnot. And like I said, this guy went on Andy Worski's new show. Remember Andy Worski, Andy Race Worski? 41 minutes in.
Maybe.
No, you're good.
Here he is. Here's the guy.
Groyper,
this guy.
Big, like Groyper generals or like
yes,
average?
Groyper generals, the leadership, the cream of the crop.
Yeah,
Cream of the crop. He dared have sex and oh no you don't. So now, like I said, a lot of the groypers, a lot of the right wing who normally would be on Nick Fuentes' side are turning against him, and they're creating memes to make fun of him, like Nick Fuentes, black lights, hunting for cummies, because it's Cum-Gate. How do I get rid of that? Get the fuck off. How do I go back? What the fuck? Oh, here it goes. And God damn it, get off. Would you get the fuck off? And Nick Fuentes, cum investigator, and there it is, found it. Found the cum, and apparently he's got cum all over his lips. But can only be seen with black light, so always have a black light handy. Nick Fuentes, the 23-year-old closet homosexual. A lot of people are saying that they think maybe the reason he got so upset is because he's secretly a self-hating gay, and the thought of any of the guys who are basically his cult followers having sex with women infuriates him because he sees them all as potential mates for himself, even though he can't say so. I have no idea, folks. I have no idea if Nick Fuentes is a closet homosexual or not, but wouldn't surprise me. And either way, he's an incredibly weird motherfucker who is beyond parody. And speaking of beyond parody, folks, you guys remember the Queen of Canada, right? Let me show you a clip. I played clips for her before, but she is this QAnon cult leader, basically, who claims that she is the Queen of Canada, and she is the liaison between Russia and the United States to try to solve the Ukrainian war. And she has 70,000 followers on Gab. People actually believe her and follow her. Let's play a very short clip, and then we'll get into why I'm telling you this.
To we the people of the Kingdom of Canada, I address you today as your Commander-in-Chief and Queen. To the Russian and American people, I address you as the mediator between the United States and Russia pertaining to Ukraine crises. I have been requested by the Commander-in-Chief of the United States Armed Forces to act as the mediator between Russia and the United States.
Makes sense.
I must inform we the people of the Kingdom of Canada that as part of my negotiation with the Commander-in-Chief of the United States Armed Forces, I have requested that Queen Romana of the Kingdom of Canada be provided an aircraft.
Give her an aircraft! Stat, U.S. So anyway, folks, people really believe this woman. They think she is the Queen of Canada. And so she's been going around telling people that utility bills have been made illegal in Canada. Romana Dildo, Didulo? I'm going to call her Dildo. Romana Dildo rose to popularity over the last 2 years after several QAnon influencers confirmed that she had sovereign power over Canada, growing over 70,000 followers on the instant messaging platform Telegram. QAnon is a far-right political conspiracy theory movement that believes a group of cannibalistic pedophiles are waging a secret war against former President Donald Trump, whom the movement views as a hero. Dildo posted a series of royal decrees on Telegram claiming that bill payments are not necessary. Decree 24 stated that electricity became free in Canada, while Decree 23 declared water bills were now illegal. Decree 79 claims that rent prices had reverted to rates from 1955. One of Dildo's followers pushed other believers to abide by the royal decrees after she stopped paying hydro, weather, natural gas, property taxes, line of credit, and my credit cards. So I'm sure that went well for her. Many others who have also since posted about no longer paying their bills, including many who are elderly and rely on fixed incomes, have now had their utilities shut down and are collecting thousands of dollars worth of bills. Dear Queen Romana, When will the service companies stop shutting off our services for non-payment? One follower commented. I just had my water supply shut off today in Stratford, Ontario. In response, Dildo told her believers that the bills were being sent by robots, and several other followers began rallying to send emails to utility companies that they are committing criminal offenses against we the people. Holy shit. Imagine believing this woman and having your utilities and your water shut off because of it. No matter how dumb you think people are, they're even fucking dumber than that. Can't parody them. And then, folks, on Beyond Parody. Oh, I'll take things that never fucking happened for 1,000, Alex. Here's Tomi Lahren. Says, I spoke at University of Tennessee a few days ago and experienced a new leftist tactic. This ought to be good. These liberal freaks on campuses are now gorging themselves on watermelon and refried beans in an attempt to barf on conservative speakers. Yes, you read that correctly. Good Lord, never happened. Clearly, like this person said, she must have saw somebody have a picnic out in the park and just completely made this fucking up. Show me one left-wing person who legitimately says they're gorging themselves with watermelon and refried beans. Give me an example, some video of them doing this and then barfing on someone. What's that, you can't? Because you're a lying piece of shit? Yeah, no duh. How can anybody believe this bullshit? And all right, very short Beyond Parody for tonight. Let's move on to What the Fuck? And first off, on tonight's What the Fuck, this has an amazing headline, folks. Leader of feces-eating cult arrested after 11 dead bodies discovered during raid. This is just chef kiss beautiful, isn't it? God damn it. Like, how do people live there this stupid? I guess they don't because they found 11 bodies, but they're eating this dude's shit, y'all. They're eating this guy's piss and shit. Like, how do they get up and move around? How do they feed themselves? Like I said, I guess they don't. They're dying off. Thai police raided the compound of a suspected cult leader and discovered at least 11 bodies during the search. Local authorities were able to raid the compound after the group allegedly violated land encroachment laws and broke COVID-19 restrictions. And so that video, this woman, she's like, oh, there's not even a smell. Only those with a tainted mind may smell it, but it doesn't even smell, she says, as she eats his shit. Like, good fucking God, what is wrong, people? Hard to believe this is real life. Has to be a dark comedy. Beans, I know, right? And did you guys hear about the latest escapades of Andy Dick? You guys remember Andy Dick was an actor, was on the show? Oh, no, it got deleted. What? No, why? Did the other one get deleted? Hopefully this one didn't get deleted too. Okay, this one didn't get deleted. All right, the good one didn't get deleted. So anyway, Andy Dick has been arrested multiple times over the year for sexually assaulting people and physically assaulting them. He always gets away with it because he has money and I guess he used to be famous and whatnot. But the dude is not doing well, it doesn't appear. He seems to be living in an RV with a guy who is streaming their lives in the RV park. And it's not like it's even popular. The guy only has like 13,000 subscribers and his videos only get seen 300 or 400 times. It's really wild. So apparently he accused Andy Dick of sexually assaulting him. This is what this video was. This video was the police coming and arresting him. It was shot from a distance. I can just describe it. It's the police arresting Andy Dick from a distance. But that's not the interesting video. Apparently, before the police arrived, the guy walked into Andy Dick's room inside the RV and started recording him before the police came. Like I said, Andy Dick's life not going very well. This dude needs an intervention stat. And the funny part about this, he's real calm. Even though the guy is accusing him of sexually assaulting him in his sleep, Andy Dick is much, much, much more worried about his bag of cocaine. He's telling the guy, did you take my bag of cocaine? Hey, if you took my bag of cocaine, let's do the cocaine before the cops get here. I got to give it to him. At least he has his priorities straight. Let's watch this sad shit.
They're not being real with me. Did you take my blow?
Did you take my blow?
No. Did you? Well, excuse me. I'm on the phone. Can you like not film me?
Yeah, I suppose I can respect that.
Thanks. Did you take my cocaine?
No.
Dude, brother wants some cocaine.
I didn't even
Dude,
take
for
it
real.
whenever it was offered. I didn't even
Dude took
take
his
it whenever
cocaine,
it was
tell him.
You
offered.
asked me for it, and then I.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You can drug test me. I don't give a
Can you
crap.
like stop filming me? Can you go? I'm talking to my. Talking to my baby mama. Can you
My
go?
BM? Why did you assault me in my sleep?
I never assaulted you in your sleep. Can you leave me alone and find my...
He's drinking out of a cut water bottle as a glass. Good God, how far you've fallen.
Who the American Abortion sent $3 JJ.
So this guy is streaming, and he has a thing where when people super chat, it reads out automatically what their super chats are. Like, I kind of actually believe Andy Dick in this one. The guy, he probably did not sexually assault this guy. This guy just seems like a shameless grifter who's trying to take advantage of Andy Dick's downfall to get attention for himself. But what the fuck do I know?
He only cares about his drugs, not your butthole. You need to shame him. Film him and let him know it's not okay to touch
Can you
people.
get away from me?
Don't stop filming him. Don't let him sexually bully you, JJ. Don't let him sexually bully you, JJ.
You guys are
Don't let him,
bullying
JJ.
me. Get away from me. Like, can you go?
What should I do, Andy?
Go out there. Wait. Just wait for the police. If you have the coke, it would be good if we just did it before they come.
If you have the coke, let's do the coke for the cops come. I don't give a fuck about the cops. I just want to do my goddamn blow.
Took my coke. I knew it. You did. Can you get up? Can you go?
I'm just looking through my...
No, okay. I get this is what you do. But can you, like, leave me alone for a little minute? I'm talking to my baby mama.
You can keep this, by the way. I know you took this out of my backpack, but you can keep this.
I didn't go in anyone's backpack.
I don't know, this is like a weird Korean, like lighter case. If you have a lighter that fits this case, you can have it. Never mind. No, you know what? You can freaking have it, dude. It's on the house.
I don't want it. I don't care. Dude, all I care about is my bag of blow.
All I care about is my blow.
You took my bag of blow, dude.
What should I do?
Buddy, did you take my bag of blow? Can you, like, stop telling me?
I just want to blow. Would somebody please get Andy Dick some cocaine stats? He definitely needs out of the cats. Okay, that's a lot of bullshit from the cats. The cats are freaking out over Andy Dick, and I don't blame them. That's some crazy ass shit. But you guys want to be even more depressed? Regardless of how drugged out Andy Dick is, regardless of how much of a dumpster fire this man is, regardless of how much of a trash human this guy is, you want to see the kind of women this guy dates? Yeah, this is his girlfriends. This is his past girlfriends. Married this woman. Like, how the fuck? How in the fuck? Just shows you. Doesn't matter how much of a piece of shit you are. As long as you were once famous or on a TV show, you can get attractive women to date you. Unreal, to be honest with you. But Trash World! That's what this is. Even though it's not a Trash World segment. It's the what the fuck section. And I will say, what the fuck? I'm jealous of Andy Dick. A little bit jealous. And then, did you guys see this video? Speaking of what the fuck, this looks like something out of the movie Venom. Watch this shit. I guess there's like this plastic blowing in the wind. I guess it needs a host body because it's about to try to envelop this guy and take him over. Then what? Got him! Got him! Oh my god! Parasite! You just had your essence sucked out of your body. Crazy video. on what the fuck. And somebody sent me this video, folks. So you guys remember on my last show, I talked about Jack Shop, the world's creepiest preacher. I even clipped out a short video of it showing him pretending to masturbate in front of his congregation of 20,000 people. Well, apparently, the guy I'm about to show you was his mentor. And this just goes to show you guys how creepy-ass preachers are not a new thing. It's always been like this. They've always been the weirdest motherfuckers on earth. And regardless of how weird and shady they are, there's always some sad sack like this guy who follows them and worships them. So this guy basically gave Jack Shop's mentor, who is a preacher called Jack Hiles, his wife, and lived in the basement as this guy fucked his wife. And here they are in Inside Edition, or a current affair, talking about it. We'll play some of this video, but good God.
The church deacon says his pastor stole his wife.
He lusted after her.
He says the pastor controlled his life for years, forcing him to sleep in his basement. The pastor denies it. He has harsh words for the retired deacon.
A fellow who would allow an outsider to send him to the basement would be a wimp.
Thy deacon's
He is a
wife.
wimp. That doesn't mean it's not true. Lots of dudes are cucks in real life. Lots of dudes get off on the thought of a man they consider to be superior to them banging their woman. Doesn't mean it's not true.
Hello, everyone.
Maury!
I'm Maury Povich. Welcome to A Current Affair. The First Baptist Church in Hammond, Indiana, is a multi-million-dollar operation. The Hammond, Indiana Church boasts of having the largest congregation in the country. One thing they're not proud of, however, is the battle between their pastor and one of the parishioners. Our John Johnston tells us the pastor is accused of having an affair with the church member's wife and keeping the same man locked away in the basement, praying for an end to all the sins he saw around him.
The man who used to live here says his American dream turned into a 12-year nightmare. Victor Nishik, a one-time faithful follower of the First Baptist Church in Indiana, claims his pastor banished him to the basement so the pastor could make whoopee with his wife.
So weird.
He drew close to me to keep an eye on me and to work on me to accept this arrangement. He worked, he lusted after her, mind, body, or soul, or whatever, before he drew close to me.
A fellow who would allow an outsider to send him to the basement would be a wimp.
Cook.
Pastor Jack Hiles not only calls Victor Nishik a wimp, but a womanizer.
I never one time made any suggestion concerning his living conditions.
Guilty! You did it! You did it! But, of course, his congregation doesn't give a shit. No matter how fucking evil they are, can always find people to worship him, because that's what religion is all about. Lowest common denominator. And next up, what the fuck? Did you guys hear about this one? So apparently at this air show, these two dudes were like, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we fly our planes in the sky at the same time together? And then I will jump out of my plane and you jump out of your plane. And then we will free fall and get into each other's planes, and we'll swap planes in midair. Hey, what's the worst that could possibly happen? And so they went to the FAA and they're like, hey, we want permission to jump out of airplanes in the middle of flight and switch planes. The FAA was like, yeah, no. The fuck? Are you joking? Obviously you can't do that. And so they were like, well, fuck it. We're going to do it anyway. We don't care. And so what happened was, amazingly, one guy actually did manage to jump out of his plane, free fall, and get into the other guy's plane and fly it. But the other guy was unable to get in his plane, and so the plane crashed, I guess out in a field somewhere. Could have easily killed somebody. Very dangerous. So yeah, they got their license pulled, both of them. No longer pilots. Good God. I mean, that's a good trick, but you didn't pull it off. And so now you're no longer pilots. Good luck on your new job searches, dipshits. Damn plane swappers, I know, right? Crazy. And did you guys hear about this one? How this wife, I guess she stole her ex-husband's phone and put a bunch of child porn all over it and then took it to the police and was like, hey, look, my husband's phone has a bunch of child porn on it. I want custody of our kids. Like, here's the crazy part. Like, how do you even get child porn? Like, I don't even know. Like, I worked in porn for like, 20 years? I had never stumbled across it, never seen it. It seems like it would be really hard, especially like if you didn't know what you were doing. I guess you get that off the dark web or something, but I don't know. Maybe it's easier to get than I think. I just think it seems like it'd be hard to get, especially if you didn't know what you were doing. How did she even find this stuff? Seems like she would already have to kind of know where to find it. So super weird. But yeah, she got caught. And I'm guessing she is not going to get custody of her kids. Yeah, that's fucking cold-blooded as it possibly get. What the fuck? Don't turn the air conditioner on, cats. Crazy story. And then last up, oh, what the fuck? Did you guys hear about the guy who strangled his girlfriend? I said go off. Get the fuck off, air conditioner. And then he was trying to bury her body in the backyard, and he had a heart attack and died as he was trying to bury her body. A South Carolina man died of a heart attack while attempting to bury the body of someone authorities say he killed. So I guess that was stressful. He was like, holy shit, I just killed her. I hope I don't get caught. And his heart was just beating out of his chest, and then it stopped. It stopped beating out of his chest, and he died. So good riddance. Should have gone to the doctor and asked the doctor if your heart was strong enough for murder. Apparently not. Bad life decisions. Might not want to kill people. Not the best. And all right, cool. That's about what the fuck section. Let's check the super chats. Hit the like button, everybody. Do it. Much love from Joseph Bergenheimer. Good to see you tonight, Joseph. Hero. Reddit. When a vid gets deleted, comments have mirrors. I'm bad at Reddit. And I should be ashamed about it, and I am. Beans, says Katrina Todd. I know, right? We can eat watermelon and beans and barf all over the right. Because that's real life. Any lefties who defend Joe Rogan have no self-respect. They rather go on Joe's show for fame and let Joe lie about teachers and LGBTQ plus community. Yeah, weasel-ass Kyle Kalinske. All he cares about is that fucking money going on the Joe Rogan show gets him. That's why he's invited. Doesn't invite anybody on that actually might challenge him. Only whipped liberals who are doing it for the fucking money. Liberals, quote unquote. Will there be riots if Roe versus Wade gets overturned? I don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of protests, and some of them might get violent. I guess we'll see what the fuck happens. YouTube is crazy. I've been there for a while. I just changed cards. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome back to the PTL heroes there, Angela M. Good to see you. And Triton became a new Dust Buddy. Hell yeah, you too can become a Dust Buddy. It's $2.99 a month, and you get customized emojis to spend the chat with. There's a button or something. It's a great way to support the show, and the emojicons are always fun. Be sure to spam with impunity. Just getting over COVID, said EO Manscode 84. Happy to not make your list. I know, right? I'm going to do a little of COVID porn here in a minute. Though I've had my booster, so it's only lasted a few days. Yep, you'll be fine. You're smart enough to get vaccinated, so you probably will not die. Mark Davis, my sister Ashley, has been visiting and helping me because I broke my ankle, but goes home tomorrow. I'm going to miss her. We'll tell her I said hello and thank you for your help. If you had the kind of financial backing Rogan had, America would be so much smarter. Unfortunately, no leftist will ever get a gig like that. I know, right? The system definitely rewards right-wing talking points and narratives. It's just the algorithm at this point. It's sad. All right, anything else pop up? Much love. Already read that. Cool. Thanks, guys. And now, folks, gonna do a little section I like to call Heroes. No singing. I didn't sing it. I need to find a new theme song for the hero section because I don't think the one I'm using now is catchy enough. I'm going to have to come up with something. But for now, I'm sad. Jen Psaki is taking another job and is no longer going to be the White House correspondent. And it's horrible because she's probably the best I've ever seen in her job. She nails it every time. So I guess this was her last press conference. And as always, she fucking brought it. She is so prepared. Watch her slap down this question with ease.
Go ahead. So today the president forward. So it's
try it again.
Go ahead. So today the president said that a majority of Republicans have signed on to Senator Scott's tax plan. That does not seem to be the case. Senator Scott said that today. Mitch McConnell had said that the party is not behind this. Are there any Republicans that you can think of or the president might be referencing that is currently behind this?
Do you count the chairman of the Republican committee as an important Republican?
He is the chairman of a committee, but if no other
It's actually a she, the chairman of the Republican Party. So Chairman Ronna McDaniel praised Senator Scott's proposal as a, quote, clear plan for Republicans that offers, quote, real solutions. She's the chairwoman of the party. Rick Scott is not a random senator. He is literally in charge of winning back the Senate for Republicans and what the plan is. So he is the person who's put forward this plan. Senator Ron Johnson has called the congressional GOP plan a, quote, positive thing. Senator Mike Braun has said he was, quote, glad Rick did it. Senator Tommy Tuberville said he was, quote, on board with the congressional GOP plan. Congressman Matt Gaetz said he was, quote, proud of Senator Rick Scott for providing this bold agenda. So not only that, which seems to be quite a range of Republicans, but there isn't an alternative plan they've put forward. So it's either this put together by the person who is leading the effort to win back the Senate or nothing. And the president this morning talked about what his plan is. If they have an alternative plan, we would welcome them putting it forward.
And they did say one was coming in this.
Crushed. That's what she does. Yeah, they're replacing her with a good person, but definitely going to miss her. Not sure anybody's going to be able to fill those shoes. Just amazing. Gotta miss you, Jen. And did you guys hear about this story? About the pilot, I guess, who had a medical emergency and was unable to fly the plane. So a passenger who had no experience whatsoever flying the plane landed the plane. Like, holy shit. Talking about butt puckering. I'm not sure I'd be able to do it. I'd like to think I could step up and do that, but it seems like it'd be hard to land a plane if you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. So, good on you, hero. I don't think they mentioned who the guy was. They didn't name him, so I can't tell you. But interesting story. Glad it worked out for you guys. And then this video went super viral. Apparently, it's raining dogs. I don't know what the story is behind this, but I guess this woman saw that a dog was about to fall out of a window, and she was Johnny on the spot. Hero shit right here.
Oh my God! Get back! Clarence! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yep. Save that dog. He's all right. Yeah, seems fine, but that could have been very bad. So, right place at the right time. Awesome reflexes. And one more, folks, on the hero section. I don't know if this is really hero shit or not. I didn't know where else to put it. It's kind of not, because what it is it's Best Buy employees teaming up together to stop thieves. And like, who gives a shit? If you're an employee at one of these companies, why do you care if people steal? I don't know. Like, don't risk your safety so these rich assholes can make more money. But this was posted by Barstool Sports, who are chud assholes. But the interesting part is how basically the employees lined up in a prevent defense, like NFL linebackers, in order to try to prevent these people from stealing. 10 million views, something super viral. So they're in here, gonna snatch up, and so the employees gonna go over there and line up. Here they are. They line it up. They run in to line up to get ready to block. Yep. Better than most NFL teams. Johnny on the spot. 4 of them. And don't do this. Just let them steal their own video. Call the cops. Whatever you got to do. But anyway, I guess that's hero behavior. Even though I wouldn't fucking do that. All right, cool. That's my very quick hero section. And now, folks, gotta finish up the show with a little section I like to call Bow Chicka Wow Wow COVID Porn. I didn't have the text file. Fucked it up. Also known as Meet the Victims, where we take a look at conservatives who spread anti-vax memes and then died of COVID. And people love this section. They always ask me to do this section. And I don't do it very often for 2 reasons. Number one, I find it depressing as fuck. A lot of people are like, they're colder than I am. They're like, we like hearing about people dying of COVID, who spread anti-vax memes. They got what they deserved, and I kind of feel bad about it because, we're making fun, making a lot of these people that died, and I know they're dead. They don't give a shit. But I don't know. I have sympathy for their family and whatnot. And number two, they all share the same fucking memes. As we showed you on that show earlier, The Left Can't Meme, where they were showing nothing but right-wing memes, all the memes are the same. The right actually can't meme. It's just the same bullshit over and over and over again. So these people are dying from the same memes. And so there's not a lot of variety in it, so I don't really like to do it that much. But I'm going to do it tonight just for you guys. Meet Buck McGann, 42 years old, folks. Super, super young. Things I'm worried about. Losing my constitutional rights, COVID-19. He ain't worried about no pandemic, y'all. Remember, it's not the shot or the mask keeping us alive. It's God Almighty. Yeah, well, apparently God messaged you and said, fuck you. Your time is up. And then he got COVID, of course, folks. So 3 weeks ago today, I finally made it to a doctor's office, and after sitting for an hour or so in the waiting room, they took me back on triage once they took a temp and started making me nervous, moving faster in that little room, and then they told me we have an ambulance coming. Yeah, he got fucking COVID, folks, and then he died. Yeah, he died. Apparently he was a firefighter, so I guess God chose for you, dude. Might have should have got the goddamn vaccine. God sent it to you. He made it free and easy. But you challenged him, and now, Buck McGann, 42, South Haven, Mississippi, deleted, belly up, meet Chaz Blimline, 71, who wants you guys to know we are in the midst of the longest, saddest, most excruciating, and unsatisfying I told you so in the history of the world. They're so smug. Going to die a brutal, horrible fucking death. And be smug like he's the one that told us so. When people do their own research before purchasing a house or a car, they're considered a smart consumer. When you do your own research before putting something in your body, you're called a conspiracy theorist. That's right, folks. If only we could have been as smart as this guy who died fucking brutally choking on his own bowel. And of course, they all hate Dr. Fauci for no fucking reason. Just because he didn't toe the Trump line. The mystical art of confusion called Fauci. Super funny. And then, yep. Next thing you know, this is Chad's wife. I'm so heartbroken to let his friends know that he passed away yesterday morning. He had been in the hospital for a little over a week and passed quietly early yesterday morning. There are no formal plans this time, during which time our family is dealing with enormous grief. He will be deeply missed. If only he loved you guys enough to get vaccinated. Apparently his brother sent a message to this website, sorry anti-vaxxer, to let them know the behind the scenes shit that was going on. Said, Trumper MAGA brother who wouldn't get vaccinated died a horrible death, March 2022, because he would not get vaccinated. The worst part is that my 91-year-old mother, vaxxed, had to deal with her son's death. He was a Tea Party type who hated government giveaways, but drew Social Security, a pension from the Postal Service, and VA disability check as the result of a pickup football game knee injury where he was at Fort Devens. Hypocrite, yep. It's always that way. They say worried a black person might get a little government money. They hate welfare, as they call it, but getting 3 checks himself because it's do as I say, not as I do with these hypocritical motherfuckers. But hey, you ain't get a check anymore. You know why? Say it with me, folks. Because Chaz Blimline, 71, deleted, belly up. Meet Chuck Vadhitch, 48. You're older than I am. And dude, if you're overweight, I mean, that's your business, but you might want to get vaccinated. Hated Dr. Fauci like they all do. I know millions of you lost your job because I scared you with the fake virus models. But this is a complicated psychological operation, and economic collapse is part of our agenda. Isn't that right, folks? Fauci Fauci is responsible for collapsing the economy, I guess. And then this one that they all post. Waiting in line for your 59th booster shot to stop the new strain. He posted this one to make fun of the left. But you actually look exactly like this. The fuck? It could have been a self-portrait, dude. No self-reflection whatsoever. As my doctor, I already read that. And of course, it's the same thing as the Holocaust. Oh, yeah, okay. And then, next thing you know, please pray for my friend's son's Chuck Vadhitch. He was put on a ventilator today due to COVID pneumonia. And then next thing you know, sorry to say, one of our members passed away, Chuck Vadhitch. So, yep. Chuck, you will be missed by not one, but all of us at the Waffle House. Apparently, he really loved the Waffle House, which is a complete shocker. But Chuck Vadhitch, 48, deleted, belly up. Meet Steve Daniel, 69, Cranberry Township. Apparently he died October 21st, 2021. He posted Tucker Carlson, of course. Tucker Carlson out here getting people killed. Always. The plan was to make people so desperate for a return to normal that they would go and get injected with something they know absolutely nothing about. I doubt very seriously you knew anything about all the drugs they gave you after you caught COVID-19. But you took it anyway, didn't you? Because it's not about that at all. Here he is posting all kinds of bullshit about Fauci, and this girl took the shot and then she died for something completely unrelated. But of course, anybody who took the shot and died, somehow it's related to COVID. And then this guy is so stupid that he posted this meme, not realizing that this meme was making fun of him. He didn't actually understand what this meme was saying. The meme says, man, all these doctors, nurses, microbiologists, immunologists, epidemiologists, and other researchers keep saying COVID-19 is dangerous. But all these people who barely passed science in high school keep saying it's not. It's so hard to know who to believe anymore. I don't know what the fuck he thought this meant, but he's so stupid that it's calling him stupid and he doesn't even fucking know it. Just beyond parody. And then he posted this meme celebrating the president of Tanzania, who would later die himself of COVID, but going to post him like he's some kind of hero. President of Tanzania, John Magufuli, has outsmarted somebody. Yeah, he didn't outsmart death. He allowed coronavirus testing kits to be imported into this country. He instructed that they be checked by Tanzanian security officials. They tested non-human samples, including a goat and a pawpaw fruit. The tests were given human names and ages as they were sent off for results. They tested positive. A fruit, a goat. President Magufuli said, something is happening. Yeah, you're dying. You fucking moron. Then he posted how many people die from car accidents, which worldwide apparently 1.25 million people died, but like 8 million or 6.3 million have already died from coronavirus. So not the ownage you think it is. Anthony Fauci, liar, liar, trust me. Yep. Don't believe the doctor. Don't believe the experts. And then I guess I won't read this whole thing. It's just all the same shit. They always say the same shit. It gets boring to read the same memes over and over again. But yeah, he died. Prayer for my old buddy, Steve. He passed away yesterday. He was hit hard with COVID-19 in Pennsylvania. Huh? Who could have possibly have seen that coming? Everybody? Yep. Steve Daniel, 69. Belly up. We'll do one more, folks. One more to finish this off with. Meet Timothy McNeil, 58. Somerset, Ohio. Apparently his wife mostly got him killed. Let's see, is this the one there's one specifically I wanted to show you guys. Well, I'll do another one after this one. So anyway, I don't know if it was her posting on his account or not, or it was him posting. But anyway, he posted about how the vaccines were killers, and he posted Threats will not get you anywhere, Facebook. Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx is fake. They know nothing except how to kill people. That's right. He's the one that knows all about medicine and what's good for his own body. Due to my white privilege, I will be donating my COVID-19 shot to someone less fortunate. No need to thank me. I won't on account of your death. Not sure that you would hear me. So anyway, folks, this dude's brother died of COVID, and that still was not enough for him to get vaccinated. And so he got put in the hospital, and his wife was posting anti-vax memes still as he was in the hospital. Even after he died, folks, she posted, here's what you can do with my dose, Joe. With Joe Biden getting the vaccine shot in his ass. And then, of course, after he died, she immediately starts blaming the doctors and the nurses for killing him. You go to the hospital to get better, not to be murdered by excuses of the biggest hoax of COVID. Then she started showing video of her husband, and man, like, this shit's grim, yo. I mean, I guess that's dry blood. Yeah. I'm just saying, guys, you don't want to get this thing. Seems bad. Seems real fucking bad. Just horrific. Like, if this shit don't scare you straight, I don't know what the fuck will, but they never take responsibility. Always the doctors and nurses are to blame somehow. And this guy died too. He was 37 years old, folks. Thought it was the mark of the beast. And then, yeah, went to the hospital. Next thing you know, he's up there in heaven with Jesus. And then one more I was going to show you, folks, because of the ending of this one. Copyright strike, hopefully not. Meet Malaki, I think that's how you pronounce it. Malaki Lahren, 44. This lady. So apparently this is her husband, and he seems to really love her, but they were both anti-vaxxers, posting every one of the basic anti-vax memes that I've shown you guys over and over again. It's all the same shit. Dr. Fauci's evil. Ron Paul knows what the fuck he's talking about. It's the mark of the beast, y'all. Tribulation is coming. Next thing you know, okay, so last week COVID hit my family, knocked me down hard, but 3 days later my precious wife nursing my son and I were back on our feet. Then my wife went down, so yeah, his wife got it. Got put in the hospital. Suffering brutally. And the whole time he's like, thank you for all your prayers. They're working, folks. They're totally working. Guys, please beg the all-loving, all-powerful God. Beg him harder that he quits torturing and murdering my wife. You guys are not begging him enough. That's just how the system works. He wants you to beg him harder so that he doesn't torture her any longer. So she got better and she got worse and she got better and she got worse. And then she died. And he prayed over her body that she will be resurrected in Jesus' name, like Lazarus. He has the power. He can resurrect her, but nope, didn't work, of course, because God doesn't exist. And if he did, he's a fucking monster you should not be worshiping ever, ever, ever. So scroll down. She finally dies, and he's just torn up. He's talking about how much he loves her. How much his life is never going to be the same. She was his ladybug. In Jesus' name, please bring her back. He's never going to get over it. And the next thing you know, we got another woman. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's my new woman. Apparently, God wanted her to die so I can immediately hop into bed with this lady. And yeah, they got married 2 months after his other wife died. Because I guess God closes a window, he opens a door, some bullshit. Great dinner. Now time for relaxing even in Houston. Dancing at a movie, gonna be a good night. Thank you, Jesus, for murdering my first wife brutally so I can get remarried immediately. You're the shit. God damn, that's rough, dude. So, Michaela Lahren, 44. Deleted. Belly up. And all right, folks, that's my content. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's check the super chats and we'll do a quick Q&A here for all you poors. Hit the like button before you go so you guys bail out. Can you send a shout out to my fiance, Kelsey? Is that her name? Or Kelsia? I'm going to say Kelsey. Kelsey from Justin. What's up, Kelsey? Justin loves you. Hey, Dusty, just donating for the kiddies. Can't stay to enjoy the show, unfortunately. Hey, we'll watch it on the repeat. Still good. Good to see you, Lizzie. Unfallen Bobician? Hey, Dusty, long-time subscriber. A rare night of insomnia means I can finally catch you live. Hell yeah! Catching the live show is the best because I have the best audience in the goddamn world. And you guys are so funny. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, cracking jokes. Always a good time. Scully Bones, watching your stream with my roommates. Love your stuff. Keep up the streams. Hey, I appreciate it. Tell your roommates I said, what up? And another 1999 for Scully Bones. Very generous. Good to see all you guys tonight. Token up for me. Don't invest in crypto. Invest in Dusty. I wasn't gonna, but yep. Much better investment in me. Guaranteed. MJ, $5. Dusty. Hell yeah. I feel the love. Thank you, MJ. Much love to you, Jason, Joseph Birkenheimer. And all right, cool. What the board's got to say? Let's have a quick Q&A. Let's see what I've been watching this week. I always tell you guys what I've been watching. Started watching Senior Year. It's the new movie from, what is the hell her name? Shit, I'm drawing a blank on what her name is. She lost a bunch of weight. Let me see. God damn it. Now it's going to ask me to prove I'm not a fucking robot. All right, hurry up. UY53X. I'm not a robot. What the fuck's her name? Rebel Wilson. You guys remember Rebel Wilson? She lost like 1 billion pounds. It's her now. So I started watching that movie earlier. Apparently she was in a coma for 20 years and wakes up. Haven't finished it. It's not that great. New season of Atlanta. It's okay this season. I don't know if it's the best season, but it's okay. I watched The Northman, but I was on Whippets when I did it, and so I don't remember anything about it. So I couldn't tell you if it's good or not. So that's what I've been watching. You guys see anything cool? What do you have to recommend? Here, Dusty, love your show. Hey, appreciate it. Joe Perosky, very generous. Anything else pop up? Nope. Cool. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Dusty's not a robot, hooray! I mean, I might be. I don't know if I am or not, but like, I could be programmed not to know. Is it Rebel Wilson? It is Rebel Wilson. She's just not funny at all. Yeah, not very funny. She's like Amy Schumer a little bit. Black Owl, $40. Very generous tonight, Black Owl. My simple solution for when, if Elon buys Twitter, just leave my account on standby to be deleted. I'm not going to leave it because like a lot of my show revolves around covering the stuff they talk about on Twitter. It's going to be funny either way. Like it's a win-win situation, to be honest with you. Hilarity will ensue. Peacemaker is good. Yes, Peacemaker was a very good show. I enjoyed that. Resident Alien, I like Resident Alien. I don't think I finished the last season, though. I finished the first season. It's pretty good. I want to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. I don't think there's a good copy of that out yet. I'm still waiting for the pirate sites, which I would never pirate, to release a good copy of it out. So I'll let you guys know when it's out. I am a robot. I believe it. Can't we do an open carry pro-choice protest? Don't tread on our uteruses. I am not allowed to give my opinion on any of that because they will ban my channel. So you guys do whatever you want to. I'm out front. One of the cats brought me an adorable mouse, and he's alive. Gotta walk him down the block. All right, that sounds awful. It's a gift for the family. Yeah, Peacemaker was great. I did enjoy that. Yeah, mods are always great. Thank you, Mod, for making the show so good. Keeping out all the riffraff. You're the best. Applause. All right, Reacher's pretty good. Reacher was okay. Reacher is like the character of the new Reacher, though. He is so over the top. He is like every toxic male's idealized alpha male, basically. Like, he is so genius. Like, he can smell your breath and tell what you had for breakfast 2 years ago. And he's like 7 foot tall, can beat up anybody. It's just, the character's way over the top. But like, I can see why that would be attractive to some dudes, you know. But it was all right, I guess. Wait, YouTube is banning abortion rights talk. Anything to do with violence, I'm not allowed to talk about, so I avoid that at all costs. Best chat on YouTube. I agree. And Christopher Warnick, $10. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you guys supporting the show tonight. Snowfall's okay. I saw that. Saw the first season. Hadn't watched the new season or not. Kind of fell off, but not bad. Bing Bong says resident. All right, folks, that's my show. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back Monday. It's only a couple days away. I sure appreciate you guys tuning in. Best show on YouTube. Hey, thank you for your honesty there, Steve Warwick. Love the shit out of you guys. No kitty party tonight because we've already had so many cats around. We did the unboxing already. So I'll do a kitty party on Monday. Plus I'm hot as fuck. Sweat my balls off. No more balls for Dusty. Not amazing. Kitty party. All right, fine. We'll do a kitty party. A small kitty party. Small kitty party. All right, move it over. Scene 2. Let's see who shows up for the kitty party night. I demand you not to look at my gut. All right, who wants a kitty treats? Kitty treats for the kitty party. All right, we'll just do it on top of this box right here. There you go. Cat treat for the cat party. Got to see some pretty boy. Pretty boy. And we got Misty here. Got some Cece over here. Got a little Miss Violet over here. In fact, Tana over here, but you can't see her. And Mr. Penguin's over here. So we only had 4 show up for the kitty party tonight. Mostly because we don't have any room over here because of all the boxes you guys sent me. But hey, better than nothing. Pretty cool. Sure appreciate it. You guys be sure to send some more stuff to the cats because they are spoiled as fuck. And folks, I'll be back Monday. It's only a few days away. You guys have a great weekend out there. Thank you for supporting the show. You guys are so generous tonight, as you always are. Love the shit out of you. Be sure to go to my Patreon and help me out if you can. And as always, till next time, Logic, fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Let's do a little experience machine to play us out. An original song by Dusty Smith. Available on my SoundCloud. Link in the description of the video. Go.